Hey, awake creativity. Man, it's early. It's actually about noon, but it's still early. One thing I want to talk about, a creative element that you can do within your service that is a great way to get people in handouts. What we did is if you're doing a series on giving or a series on sowing and reaping or anything like that, get your creative arts team or some of your children's leaders like I did and some creative people to go buy a piece of burlap. And everybody knows what burlap is, but it's just a piece of burlap. It's just like, you know, a piece of burlap. You've seen it everywhere, like a feed bag or whatever. One or two of those will probably be all you'll ever need. And then take seeds. What we did is we took these, and I had like 10 or 15 baskets like this. And during the message or during a certain part of what Shannon was talking about, sowing your seeds, sowing into people's lives, sowing into people, or sowing into ministry, or sowing into your family. What we did is we passed these out to every person in the service, so they're leaving with a take-home. And I know you guys do a lot of this kind of stuff, but anything anybody can take home with them, they feel like they've connected, and it goes further than just the Sunday message, okay? The message then goes in the car and then goes home and is talked about throughout the family, and it's something Shannon pushes for and does a great job with. So what we did is we had a couple volunteers. We got some like grass seed. I think you can go buy bulk grass seed for like nothing, basically a bag of grass seed or any kind of seed. What was the seed we actually used? I can't remember. But we took this twine, which was like, what was the twine called? Jute, yeah. And you just tie it up. These were cut in squares. The good thing is I don't even know. I just know my team did this and they turned out phenomenally beautiful. I mean, you look at that. That's just a beautiful little bag, and there's seeds in here. So what they do is we challenged them. We said, hey, go home, take these seeds out, pray for what you're praying for, and just chunk them either in your yard or whatever. Chunk that seed and pray that God will use those things. Let this represent what you're asking God for, what you're sowing into. You know, I could do this in a thousand different ways for more volunteers or for more of this or that or whatever. But that's just a creative, in your hands element for a giving kind of slash sowing, reaping vibe, and I just wanted to share that with you. That's one thing that's worked well for us here at Brandon Church. So, with creativity, there's you another thing that to throw an idea at you. Until next time, we'll see you. Thanks.